Just had a person who was on my live show, and she said that she went off the program, okay? And then when she went back on the program, I'm talking about keto and intermittent fasting, it didn't work. No results. And she's frustrated because it worked before. Why doesn't it work now? Well, the best way to screw up your metabolism is to go off the program and then back on the program and off the program and back on, back and forth. What you're doing is you're confusing your metabolism. Your metabolism is a living, dynamic thing that adapts to the environment, to the foods that you eat. The number of times you go on and off and you're not consistent, you're going to have problems. Now, I know this probably doesn't apply to you, but you may have friends or family members that are not consistent with keto. Here's what you tell them. There are 3 variables you work with. You got the carbs, got the protein. You want to keep the protein at a moderate amount, not too high, not too low. Everyone is a little bit different. At the very minimum, 3 ounces to 8 ounces, depending on your metabolism, your age, and how big you are. But the other 2 variables are very, very important. The slower the metabolism, the lower you need to reduce your carbs. Bring it down to 10 grams per day, not per meal. If you have too much fat, your body will start to turn the dietary fat into ketones more than your own fat. So let's bring this down not less than 75 grams, okay? So right there, that's gonna help you. And then next one is to fast longer. These 3 actions right here should pretty much handle the problem. So whatever fasting schedule you are on, if it's whether you're eating 2 times a day, just bring it down to once a day. If you're at once a day, OMAD, then reduce it to 1 meal every other day. Don't forget to take the supplements in between so you have enough electrolytes. If that doesn't speed things up, then we need to add more sleep and reduce more stress. Usually, reducing stress will help you sleep more, and sleeping more will reduce your stress. So these go hand in hand. And to be able to sleep, you may need to exercise to reduce the stress, but don't over-exercise. But these are 3 really important variables. There's other ones as well. Be consistent. Don't go off the program for very long, maybe for 1 meal or something, then get right back on. But stay consistent, and that way you can take your body out of confusion so it can work with you instead of against you. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.